All right, you guys, this is a particularly difficult thing for me to figure out because here's the situation. We got a 1995 Toyota Camry 2.2 liter with a power steering issue to where it is loss of power steering. Another thing to note, I gotta put this in place, it's not in place. Another thing to note about this is that it was leaking fluid out of here. This was a clue that I didn't realize was important at the time. Now, I have replaced every line on this thing. I've replaced the steering gear, and I've replaced the pump twice, thinking that the first pump I put on it probably wasn't good. I gotta tell you what the real problem is, but let me tell you the symptoms first. You'd have power steering for about 5 seconds. When you turn it on, then it would go away and it'd be very stiff. So stiff that it was even harder to turn than not having any fluid in the system at all. It didn't make much sense, so the first thing I did was put a pump on there, and then I put a high pressure hose. I got power steering for about 5-10 seconds when I first turned it on and tried to bleed it, then it just completely got blocked up again. Well, long story short, there's no information anywhere online about what the actual cause is because it's very obscure. If you have this problem, your real issue is this power steering reservoir. I ended up having to clean this one out. It took a long time of spraying it out and then using the air gun to just blow out all the debris. Lots and lots and lots of debris in here. The clue that I didn't realize was important was that the pressure line comes in here from the pump being pumped through, goes into here, then it comes back out of here, the return line, back to the actual pump. The reason why it was pushing out of here is because this was clogged up and the pressure coming in came in but couldn't go back out, and so it kept blowing out here and blow the seal out. And so if you have this issue, loss of power steering, your reservoir is leaking fluid everywhere, do yourself a favor, just replace the reservoir before you go replacing a pump twice and a gear and lines that don't need to be replaced. Save yourself a bunch of time and money. Have a good one.